So Ellen Page, who I guess you would say really got famous through Inception, the movie Juno was kind of popular, I think, too. And then she was also in a good movie called Flatliners. It was a remake of an old 90s film and a book. Good movie. But Ellen Page has now decided that she is a dude. And so this is now Elliot Page. So is she going to go full bore? Is she going to get the mastectomy? Is she going to put a male member where her lady parts used to be?
Whoa. What's that headline? What did that say? The first transgender movie star?
That's what they're saying, yeah.
So there hasn't been any transgender movie stars before.
Do you know one?
Before him?
Her?
Him. Please.
They had these people with hoodies on that were there forcing out the two poll challengers that were left inside of TCF, physically pushed them out the doors, and then had Detroit police block the doors and told us that we could no longer be there. This is at the time when we're knocking on the door and trying to get in. They put up the pizza boxes up on the windows, and we were not allowed in.
Judge reverses order again. Georgia officials cannot wipe or reset voting machines, except, oops, they already did. See what they did here, folks? So first Dominion says, well, we have to get into these voting machines. Then they do it. Then the officials in Georgia say, wait a second, you can't do that. We may have to audit this. So they say, oh, okay. After they've already changed it. Then the governor and the officials step in again and say, oh, wait a second, they can reset these voting machines. They need to. And then they do it, wipe all their evidence of the fraud away, and then the officials come out again and say, oh, wait, no, you can't do that. So they've already done it. The only people who are doing any sort of follow-up investigation on this are Trump's legal team. Now, that's not law enforcement, folks. So it doesn't actually carry water unless you can get a judge to rule on this stuff. No judge will. So again, all the massive illegal votes, all the mail-in votes, all the hauling in of the ballots, all the rigging of the voting machines, all turned over to law enforcement. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Not even from traitorous Attorney General Barr. So it's literally Trump's legal team. That's literally it, folks. And then whatever media outlets are willing to report on it, which is basically InfoWars, Right Side Broadcasting, One American Newsnet, and Newsmax.
Do you still feel you're the most trusted name in news? Because I have to say, from what I've been hearing on these phone calls, I don't know about that. I mean, we got a lot of recordings that indicate you're not really that independent of a journalist.
Okay. Thank you for your comments. So everybody, in light of that, I think what we'll do is we'll set up a new system, and we'll be back with you. We'll do the rest of the call a little bit later.
We're going to release those recordings today at 7 o'clock. So stay tuned. It's going to be fun.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, you too. So
they're doing this whole promotion right now with the NFL, talking about girls being in the NFL. If they allow that, I'm not kidding you, a woman will die on an NFL field. She will die.
Oh, yeah. Well, did you see what happened last week with that college game with the first female kicker? She kicked a 20-yard kickoff, and everyone's cheering like, yay! I mean, I don't want to put her down.
So that was it. I was wondering why they were pushing this so hard. I've never seen anything like it. The entire week, it was about women playing football, women in first woman player, like this whole thing. I'm like, are we out of our minds?